Hello students, in today's lecture we are going to discuss about the occurrence of metals. So basically metals are found in the earth's crust and are usually present in the form of compounds. So some are also found in free or native form also. So generally they found in compound form. Okay, so native or free state, what are the metals they are existing and what are the compounds, those things we can discuss. So native or free state, metals like gold, silver, okay, platinum are found in free state because they are least reactive. All these gold, silver and platinum, they are least reactive elements. So they exist in the original form. So gold nuggets found in river beds, those you can see. And what are the metals that exist in the combined state? So most metals are reactive and are found as compounds. So they occur in nature as in the form of oxides, carbonates, sulfides, chlorides. So like this they exist in the form of compounds. For example, in the case of oxides, Al2O3, you can take this as an example. We name this as bauxite. Okay, and carbonates, you can say ZnCO3, zinc carbonate. So this is known as calamine. This also exists in the nature. Sulfides, so you can see example sulfide PbS. So this is named as galena. And chlorides, sodium chloride, everybody knows, rock salt. So they exist as compounds. So what are minerals and ores? Minerals, naturally occurring substances with metals, are their compounds. What are ores? Ores are minerals from which metals can be extracted profitably. They are known as ores. Example, bauxite is an ore of aluminium. So just now we discussed that Al2O3 is known as bauxite, though this acts as a ore for aluminium. So reactivity series and occurrence based upon that. Highly reactive metals, you all know, sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, aluminium. These are highly reactive, found in the combined state as oxides or chlorides, because they always react with the other materials. So you can get them in the form of oxides or chlorides. Moderately reactive metals, what are they? Zinc, iron, plumbum, copper, all these are moderately reactive materials. So often found as oxides, sulfides or carbonates. Three forms you can obtain in the nature. And coming to low reactivity metals, for example, just now we discussed gold, Rm, and silver, Ag, and platinum, Pt. So they can be found in the free state. So as we already discussed, depending upon the reactivity of the metals, you can have different methods. For example, sodium, potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium and aluminium, they are highly reactive compared to the other metals. So you use the electrolysis process to extract these metals. And coming to zinc, iron, plumbum and copper, reduction using carbon, you can use this method. They are less reactive compared to the previous ones. And coming to silver and gold, they are found in the native state because they are very less reactive. Generally they won't react actually with the other materials, so you can find them in the original form in the nature. So here one table is given. Basically what is a ore? Ore means concentration of ore. The process of extracting metals from their ores is called metallurgy actually. It depends on the reactivity of the metal. Ore is a source of that particular metal. Okay, coming to, now you can see three classifications here: metals of high reactivity, metals of medium reactivity and metals of low reactivity. So for high reactivity, which process we are using? Electrolysis of molten ore. When you do this procedure, you can get the pure metal. So in the highly reactivity type, we are having electrolysis. Coming to metals of medium reactivity, here two types are there. Carbonate ores are there, sulfide ores are there. If it is a carbonate type of ore, you will go for the calcination process. If it is a sulfide type of ore, you will go to the roasting process. After calcination or roasting, then you have to go to you will get the oxide of that particular metal. After getting that, you have to go to the getting the metal from that oxide form. So reduction to metal, and then again you have to go for the purification process. If it is a low reactivity type of metal, generally you will obtain them in the sulfide ores. You have to go for the roasting. Whenever you get the sulfide ore, you have to go for the roasting process. After that, you are going to get the metal. Again, you need to purify that particular metal using the refining process. So here steps involved in the extraction of metals from the ores is given the clear classification form, and this procedure is known as metallurgy. Extracting the metal from the ore is known as metallurgy. So next one, enrichment of ores. What is this? This is another name is concentration of ore. What is this? Removing the impurities from the ore is nothing but enrichment of the ore. Another name for this one is ganj. Okay, and what are the different methods of this enrichment of the ore is? You can use the gravity separation, you can do, right, and froth flotation you can do, magnetic separation also you can do. These are the methods of purifying the ore or enriching the ores. Gravity separation, froth flotation, or magnetic separation. Now extracting the metals low in the activity series. We already explained that whichever are low in activity series, they are very unreactive, right? So you will get them in the form of oxide form. So how to get the metal from this oxide form is using the heating process. So what you will do, for example, here cinnabar, that is nothing but HC, mercuric sulfide. So HCS, it is a ore of mercury. So when it is heated in air, it first converted into mercuric oxide, that is HgO is formed from HgS. So after getting HgO, again mercuric oxide is then reduced to mercury by again further heating. So in the equation you can see it in the clear form. So first HgS is there, that reacts with the oxygen by heating. Whenever we give heat, it will form HgO, right, mercuric oxide, and sulfur dioxide is formed in the gaseous form. Once HgO is formed in the solid form, again if you give heat, it will form to mercury in the liquid form and oxygen gas will be released. So similarly, another example you can give, copper, which is found in the form of copper sulfide in nature, can be obtained from it. So what is the procedure? First you need to heat the copper sulfide, right? Oxygen in the gaseous form gets reacted with the copper sulfide, right, and it will form copper oxide, and sulfur dioxide gas will be released. Once copper oxide is formed, again here heat energy is supplied with Cu2S, then copper metal is coming and sulfur dioxide gas is getting released.